Hey there everybody, welcome back to the 4-String Strummer, the channel that's all about ukuleles. Today we're going to be taking a trip back to the 60s and covering an old Van Morrison tune called Brown Eyed Girl. We're going to work on a little bit of strumming stuff, work on a little bit of left hand technique, some chord bouncing, some chord pumps, all kinds of stuff. So stick around, let's get into it. Alright, I love this song. It's one of those ones that when you hear it on the radio, you just can't help but sing along to. And you know, this song was originally called Brown Skin Girl, but back in the 60s they thought there's no way that that would ever get any radio play. So I'm glad to think that we live in a much more tolerant world these days, at least around my parts. So here we go. It starts in C. Hey, where did F go? C. Days when G7, back to C. Down in the F, back to C. Playing a new G7, C. Lapping in a F, hey, hey, C. Skipping in G7, C. In the misty F, fall with C. Ah, G7's a thumping and F. G7, my brown-eyed C, ba-da-bum, A minor, F. You, my G7 C. And then it goes, do you remember when G7 knocked to C, sha-la-la, F, 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 C, 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 G7, back to C, 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 F, F, so F, F, C, 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 G7, back to C. Alright, so that's how the chords go. Pretty straightforward. C, F, G7, and a little ba-da-ba-bum-bum down to A minor. Okay, let's talk about some little left-hand stuff that you can do to make the sound pop a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Get your strum going. So your strum for this is basically, you can use a paintbrush. Hey, where did we go? It's just thumb and finger. Days when the rains came. Okay, if you're just starting out, great strum. Hit it with the thumb, brush it with your fingers. You guys have been around, you know this one. Now, if you want to add a little flick coming back up, you can do that. Way little bum bum. Flick when you're coming back up with your thumb. Now, I do get people asking me that for the sledgehammer, does it have to be the thumb coming back up? It doesn't have to be. You can come back up with your finger too. Some people find that more comfortable. As long as you get that same timing and that same sound, so you're hitting that top string, you're brushing, and you're getting that bottom string, it gives you the same sound. So that's up to you. At some point down the road though, you're gonna have to use your thumb coming up. Okay, if you're gonna do double strum like that, or you wanna do the full bluegrass strum, etc., etc. But anyway, question answered. That's one of the most common questions I get. So you can do that, you can do those two strums. And then if you wanted to do a double strum on it, you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, just like that. So you just thumb down, finger up, finger down, thumb up. Now, again, this is just down, up, down, up. So if you're more comfortable just playing this with your finger and you want to keep it super simple, you can do that as well. So it's just like that. Remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Okay, so whatever works for you, that's fine. Just dig in with that. Okay, now you also see there when I do that G7, do you remember when? And I just do a single strum there for part of it, just to give it that little accent. The thing about strumming is, because I get the question about what's the strumming pattern? You kind of don't want to get stuck in one for the whole song if you can help it. Like if you're just starting, you know, and one strum is enough for you, then that's cool. But if you want to advance your sound a little bit more, you want to mix up the different strumming patterns throughout the song. So you don't usually see me say, oh, here's the strumming pattern for the entire song, because I just don't play like that, because it gives us real sort of a monotone kind of a sound to it. All right, so now let's talk about some other little things that you can do to spice up the sound a bit more. Okay, here we go. All right, let's take a little look now at the how you can start to pull the melody out a little bit more. Okay, so all I'm doing here is you can do this just with a full strum if you want to. You don't have to pick the actual string out. So you go from the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, you hold your C in place, and then you go with your 2nd finger here at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, down to the 1st string with your 1st finger, 1st fret with your 1st finger on the 2nd string, and then open. Then you go up to your F, and you're gonna highlight that 2nd string. And then you drop your 3rd finger here at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Okay, one more time. So you're going to go with your 1st finger at the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Days when the rain. And that's your 3rd string here. You're just playing your G7. And you can go up to the 4th fret with your pinky finger on the 3rd string. And you can just strum through those if you want to, right? So you don't have to really necessarily stop right on that string. Again, if you've been around, you heard me talk about these string zones, right? So if you're if the note is on the 4th or the 3rd string, I would suggest strumming the 4th, 3rd, and 1st string. Okay, if you want to get into being a little bit more precise. If it's down here on the 2nd or the 1st string, I would strum the 1st, 2nd, and or 3rd string at the same time. Okay, and then it will pull that melody note out without having to get too specific with your thumb hitting the exact string. Okay, now when you do the ba-da-ba-bum-bum, okay? Okay, so it's just ba-da-bum. You go from the 3rd fret as you're playing your regular C chord. And then you go down to the 2nd fret on the 1st string. And it's just open. And the next note. So if you just strum down to that 2nd string. So you can just add your pinky finger there when you play your F, where you would normally put it for the C chord, which is the 3rd fret on the 1st string. Then lift it up. Brown-eyed. So you go up to the 4th fret on the 3rd string. Okay, and you go back to your C. Okay, now for this part, the la la la, so you go to your G7. Do you remember when? You can see him do a little pump there, a little bounce rather. We used to sing, sha-la. So I'm putting my 2nd finger down here at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And then you go to the F, la 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 la. Drop your 3rd finger here at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. La 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 la. So you go up up to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, G7. Okay, just like that. Okay? All right, let's play this song through and have some fun. Sing along as loud as you can. Here we go. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning fog with our hearts a thumping and you. Brown-eyed girl, you my brown-eyed girl. And whatever happened Tuesday and some snow, going down the old mine with the transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind the rainbow's wall, slipping and a sliding all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl, ba-da-ba-bum. You, my brown-eyed girl, do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. So hard to find my way now that I'm on my own. Saw you the other day, my, how you have grown, and cast my memory back there low. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Great tune for singing along. Folks, don't forget to visit us at 4stringstrummer.ca. We're shipping all over North America. We've got a Nui, we've got Duke banjo ukuleles, we've got Ohana. We even get some used stuff in from time to time. So make sure to come and visit us. Also, don't forget, join up on our Facebook group, the 4-String Strummers. Lots of great folks on there to chat with. All right, folks, hit that subscribe button, and until we see you next time, keep smiling, keep strumming, and have fun. Maybe with one of these videos right over here. Bye for now.